And we're back to another episode of Let's Play House Flipper. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And let's get going. We have another house to work on. These houses, as I keep saying, aren't going to finish themselves. Family Beach House, which looks pretty miserable, but it's not as bad as some of the other homes we've had to work on at $163,000. Let's go ahead and buy this house. I mean, the irony is these houses are really cheap at the end of the day. Like a house like this, and the cost to repair it is nothing. When well, then again, you're doing it yourself. It probably cost you about, the time you're done, maybe 300 grand, but it's still a big house for 300 grand. Just saying, especially for beachfront property. So, we've got another one of these homes, to which we played in the past with the idea of doing something with the stilted area, right? And it treats it like it's part of the house. Not that that's relevant by any stretch of the imagination, but now this time I'm not sure what we're going to do, if we're even going to do anything about it this time around. I have not made a decision on what to do. There is some yard space. There's not as much as the other house, but there is an awning. There's a couple of freaking balconies here too, so it's kind of up in the air with what we could and couldn't do with this. So I have some theories and some ideas, but I'm not committed necessarily to anything yet. The house itself is relatively clean, which is kind of weird. There's this area that's kind of a dead space as far as I'm concerned. We've got, let's see, a bathroom with a washer in it. I vote we remove the washer. I don't think we can, though. And it's actually a good-looking washer. Because the thing is we have this closet. Now, I'm not a big fan of this closet. We could put a washer and dryer in that closet and open this up, put a tub in maybe. The tiling in here looks okay, but it almost kind of looks chipped at the same time. I can't tell. We have a kitchen. It's a very tiny kitchen. Strangely tiny. I'm wondering if it's because it's not utilizing the wall space very well. Let's check this balcony here. Nice balcony. Put a barbecue out here. Some chairs. Again, a lot of this furniture is no bueno. Let's go upstairs and take a look here. Now we've got, what do we got here? We've got a tiny office room with a weird looking couch bed. Another weird looking couch bed with a crib. Huh. Okay, it's small. We have another weird little closet. We have a bathroom. We have like a master bedroom with their own private balcony. Do we need to clean up here? No. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. This is rough because I'm not happy with much of the layout. The layout is wonky and weird. See, I'd almost want to do something with this. And then this kitchen is so pathetically small. But at the same time, like, what are you gonna do? I mean, I could rip this wall out, but it doesn't necessarily solve the problem that we're having, because this bathroom ultimately is in the way. I don't want to rip the bathroom out, and if we did relocate, there is something we could do. We could redo the bathroom entirely by making this the door to the bathroom, make the bathroom, and then have like an outlet over here for whatever. But even that's kind of overkill, because that's not really going to solve our problem. I just don't really like weird closet spaces like that just seem to do more about getting in the way. The other thing too is the kitchen itself is just bad. It's just so tiny. It's so tiny. Tiny. Now, like I said, what we could do is kind of break this wall down, build the bathroom maybe out to this door. Right? We'll remove the door and fill it in, and then you have this area in the back which could be like the kitchen we could put something in there. But I just don't know. It's such a small space. Again, it might just be easier to rip this wall out. It might just be easier to rip this wall out. Build the damn bathroom, make it a little more narrow. Yeah, I don't want to make it more narrow. We want to widen it. So we'll make the wall come to this part of the couch. Yeah, you know, we're going to have to do some extreme here to make this work, I think. So let's get rid of this. And let's get it to a hammer in here. Because, like I said, if we're going to do this, we're going to need to kind of redo where the walls kind of meet. That includes this, so this has to come down too. Okay. So, now what we need to do is 2 of these. And 4 of these. And look at that, we got a skill point. 400% faster building. Can build max amount of walls in a line. Or building distance is 1 meter. As far as I'm concerned, we'll just do the 400% building. At least finish one of those, right? Okay. And then, if we can, we're going to have to move this couch. Even though I'm going to end up selling it anyway. Just put the damn thing down and we'll sell it. The painting is gross. Maybe it wasn't. That's fine. Regardless, let's get back to this here. And we're going to do this. Okay, now it's hammer time. For those of you who might wonder, do I really care about making the house better? I care about functionality first and foremost. Like I said, that kitchen is so pathetic. And for the amount of people you could have living here, it's just not going to fly with me. I'm sorry. Okay. So, like... Figure that out then. So if I'm thinking this through... What the hell? Alright. So, the theory is we shift everything down. We'll remove the washing machine. We'll remove all of this. And the fixtures. We still have the washing machine down here, too. Maybe. We'll figure that part out when we get there. Let's go to installations. Let me see. No, well, we will put a radiator in, but I want to do the shower sink. Let's do the sink roughly here. Then we need the crepier. Now I do need to figure out how big this bathroom needs to be. I do need to think to myself, if I'm going to put a washer dryer, where do I want to put it? If I want to even put it in here. We'll put this on the wall here. Let's put a crepier. Also, or in the South, as they call it, the shitter. And now we need to figure out the shower. So for the shower, the problem is we got a window. And that can really muddle things up here. I want to see if we can get it pre-window. Because if we can get it to work pre-window, we be in a good spot, as they say. Take that lighting. So let's try that. You notice I'm not sealing it all the way. The other thing too is we could move the bathroom. We could also move to be fair, we could move I think the dryer and whatnot somewhere else. If I must. I mean, there is this thing, but I was thinking of ripping it out and extending this room a bit. Or ripping this out and making a giant bedroom. 2-bedroom. This could be the washer-dryer room with this bathroom that's in it is probably fine. Bathtub looks fine. We don't need to replace it. This needs to be replaced, even though it looks good. It's still pretty crappy looking. You know what? I'm going to do this now because it's covered up. There we go. So theoretically, we could put the washer-dryer up here. And extend this to here to make a giant bedroom. We could do that. I'd be sympathetic to that. That way we can expand the kitchen proper here. Now let me put in, against my better judgment here, bathtub or where's the shower? Shower plumbing system. So this is the guest bathroom. Why do they need to have such a giant fucking bathroom anyway? I think we can make it work. Then let's... Oh, I gotta break this down. Oh. Make this part of the kitchen. Might even be able to add an actual dining room and leave the front room as the main room. Put entertainment and other things in there, for crying out loud. Let's put this in there for now so I can get to work. So, I know it's kind of weird to have this, but see, here's the thing. Is now there's room. Isn't that nice? There's room now. This can burn in hell for all I'm concerned. And really, yeah, we can put a corner sink here. And we can wrap it this way because there's more wall space. We can even wrap it here. So that would actually complete the kitchen, other than a fridge and some other things. So this has actually more room than we really need. And to be fair, if we put the wall here, this is too narrow to do anything with. So I would say we'd have to kind of do it that way, regardless of my feelings on the subject. The fact of the matter is there's just not enough room. Now, we are going to put in the sink and the shower first. And normally we would paint these walls. But I'm worried about getting the crepier in here, even though we could really just put it right here. I just want to make sure we can get it all in. Which is what she said. Alright. But I'm pretty sure we can. Bathroom fixture. Let's go with our usual suspect here. I think the most narrow one is going to be this guy, but we're going to go for the nice looking one. So I want to make sure, as I said earlier, I want to make sure we can get everything in here. So we can put the toilet in the corner. It's a tight squeeze. So let's go with this small square one. Even though this is seeming to take more space. In it goes. Come on. There we go. Actually, it does and it doesn't. There's more room over here for the toilet, since we could put a toilet here. Oh boy. Oh boy, what have I done? Maybe this guy is smaller? Actually, it is smaller. Okay, so look at that. There's even more room over here. So we can put the crapier in. As far as, I'm pretty sure that it'll let us put it in right here. Barely. Very tight squeeze. But, again, this is the guest bathroom. It's not our bathroom. It is for the guests. We do need a narrow toilet, though. We'll pull it out a little bit from the wall there. And no, maybe not. Don't like it that far out. Let's put it there. Alright, look at that. Toilet in, and then we have room for the sink and the radiator. We need a very narrow sink. Excuse me. It's a nice looking sink. Like hardware wise. Not plastic. Oh yeah. We'll put in. You know what? Let's paint this because we're just gonna paint it white anyway with some tile, and the tile's really just gonna be the corner, I think, or we could just paint the whole thing. But well, let's go with what I said. Walls. We need some tile. Let's just go with something simple. Boop. Let's go with 2 because on average it takes about 2. And it's a tiny bathroom versus the big one that they had before, but that kitchen needs to exist, okay? What's more important? Having an oversized bathroom that for your guests or having a workable kitchen? I say having a workable kitchen. I don't agree with you, fight me. That's already painted. Okay. As usual, we're doing a bathroom first. I don't know why. Why I tend to do bathrooms first. Maybe because it has, up with the kitchen, the most stuff going on. And it's very much its own separate room. So I feel we need to do... Nah, screw it. We have enough we could do a little bit more. Like this. It's such a small room. I mean, again, this is smaller than it was. I thought it was going to be bigger, but when I realized that we had to make a decision about the window, it changed everything, didn't it? So we'll do this much tile. I think is fine. Now, I'm not going to sell this tile because I have a plan for upstairs. We do need to do the floor. Okay, we'll put a door on it, of course, at some point here. We're not quite there yet. And you know, while we're here, grab this. We can use this in the laundry room. All the doors in this house are relatively bad, I think, except for the front door. Even then, it could be redone, but I think the front door is fine. All the doors in this house are garbage, so we're gonna probably need to get rid of them anyway. Specifically the ones upstairs, so just get them all out. Okay, now, what was I gonna do? Oh yes. We're gonna do the laundry room right now. Though I overdid it because I wasn't going to do the whole wall. Okay, let's get our fixture in because there's only one of two fixtures that need to go in. And the question is where do we do it after that? So let's take a look. Installation, washer. And there, if we put it all the way on the side here, there should be enough room for a dryer. So let's get to it. I want to get it in before I start putting the tiling up, just to make sure we can get it in there. I need to put lights in the bathroom as well before I forget. I noticed the sun is actually setting, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? I might need some light here in a minute. And I'm like, oh wait, I didn't put lights in our new bathroom that we've done. Looks like I gotta do it. So we'll get this installed. Let's put in a dryer. And boom. I think there's a light in here. Yeah. Now we do need to put some tile down, and I was going to put some tile on the wall, so use the same tiles before. And then brought this tile up. I don't know how much we really have to work with here. So let's get this back wall done. And we actually do. Let's just do this side. Make them opposites. I mean, yeah, I could get the money back on this tile, but why? Why worry about it, you know? Do something nice. For a change. Okay. As far as this hallway is concerned, it's gonna get painted white, so just saying. So we'll just do this hallway really quick in all white, because it is of all the areas that I'm not going to do a lot of color to. I'm not big on hallways. To be fair, I'm getting work done in my place, and I'm looking at all these cool colors I could paint, and at the end of the day, I'm just like, I'll just take the fucking off-white color. Because white is too bright for me. So I just want to do something slightly like an eggshell white or like a slight vanilla white or something. But to me, it's like, if I really want to, I can always paint in another color later. Alright. Now, we're not done with this paint, because there's a bathroom that's going to need to be repainted. So we'll worry about that when we get there. Everything else is pretty much fine for the time being. Because I don't think we're going to be painting other stuff white at this point. We need a light, at least one light in here. Then we can arguably say we're done with this wall, this room. Can't figure out what I want to put up. I'll just put this. One over the shower. Oh, we need to put up some fixtures, don't we? You know, like a light switch would probably be nice. And the lighting in here is pretty good. And then, you know, I tore out a lot of the weird looking stuff that I normally don't put in. So we'll put in some electrical outlets. Like that. We need the radiator to go in. Let's buy that now. Alright. And a mirror. Mirror. Alright, let's go ahead and put a door. Go with a lighter door color. Alright. And there be our bathroom. Which I prefer it this way, and that's the way it's going to be. Now, here's a goal that we need to consider for the kitchen. Is if we can reduce the kitchen to maybe this little gauntlet here, we could have the fridge maybe on this side, but get all the kitchen to wrap all the way around. We could actually make this a small dining room. Now, I don't know if I'm going to commit to that. The problem is I just realized as I was working on this that we have now made the kitchen area a lot bigger than we needed to. That is not sarcasm. It is pretty big. You could almost make this a giant pantry and just redo the kitchen layout in general. But the problem is are the windows. The windows prevent any good place to put a stove, a cooktop, in my opinion. Which really changes how this room's got to be laid out. So let's go ahead and just remove everything, including the curtains, because they're ugly as sin. I think I just made the game explode. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I'm not happy with the layout. Fully. Go to hell, fridge. But we know for sure that the kitchen cooking area needs to be over here. What we do over here is going to be subjective. So let's go ahead and think about a few things. Those things being very simple. Number one, we need some lighting in here. So we can do some halogen in here. And then what we need to do is figure out just the baseline things. The cabinets. Which had a brain fart there for a second. Kitchen. Okay, we're gonna go with the modern-esque look, and if they have it, which I think they did, no, they didn't. Okay, I thought they had a corner sink. They don't, which is fine. So let's do this bad boy, like here. Yeah, I like that. Now, the question is do I want to put a double oven and... Or we talked about putting a fridge there, didn't we? So maybe a corner is not the best way to go. think there was an update, because these used to be gray. Huh. I don't know. Alright, so here's the deal. We could do a sink here. We can do a dishwasher next to it. Okay. Then we can put some cabinet, but I do want to put it in the corner so I know what the corner's going to look like. Because that's going to be very touchy, questionable, right? So what can we fit in that tiny space? And I have a feeling we don't have anything that'll fit in there. I think this is not skinny and... Oh yeah. Like a fucking boss, y'all. Alright, so... let us continue. I am excited. No, I'm not. I'm mildly intrigued. Is probably a better word for that. Two of these here, probably where the stove's gonna go. Now, as far as the double oven is concerned, we're not gonna have room for it, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Which changes what I want to do, actually. Because of that, we can do something different. I know they have them, damn it. I've seen it! There. Hiya. Boom. Problem solved. There is a functional fucking kitchen. Look at that. I mean, functional as in it'll do what we need it to do. It doesn't look like ass! Now, I could make this edge a little smaller if I want it to fit in there. We could go with a slightly smaller cabinet option. I'm not committed to this, I'm just going to see if it works. It works. Keeps it within the confine. I guess we'll do it. For reasons. So yeah, okay. Now we want to do cupboards, which we can do lots of. Even though it doesn't look like it, we can. By doing this. Another corner cabinet, which I like. I want to use these more often because they are interesting. And then we want to go with glass cabinets on the left. So that way it's like nice cabinet over here. We might put one over here, but I haven't decided. We need to go with solid enclosed ones on the right side here. So we need to do, and actually, because of the nature of what I gotta do to make this work. I think we just gotta go straight across. Nope. Yep. I don't think they have a skinny. They do have these, but that's not really a skinny. And I don't think the single door is saving me that much. It'll do. It'll be fine. Alright, and then we need a stove top. So, really quick, before, again, I'm just trying to make sure everything fits. Okay, here's a gas stove. There we go. It's a functional kitchen. Now, here's what's interesting is because it's not a giant layout, we can actually put in tile through this whole kitchen, and I would feel pretty good about that, actually. So it's a slightly nicer loadout, I think. Oh, you know what we didn't put in? A fridge. Now, because of the fixed or finite space, we should probably go with a stack refrigerator, just to create a bigger space. Though, how far out does the non-stacked stick out? Because that stuck out pretty far. And they're a better option. Or rather, are the stacks more narrow? Yeah, they're more narrow for some reason. I mean, it's not much better, but it'll do. But it is doable. It is a tight squeeze. You know what? We can do the square, but we're gonna do it in a slightly different way. I think. Let me see here. Use them crow. How far does this freaking fridge have to come out to get in there? Check one of the other ones. It's because of that cabinet, isn't it? That's why it wasn't fitting. But it does fit there. So we'll leave it. Theoretically, we could just put a cabinet here instead, is what I'm thinking. Since I can't get it the way I want it. Exactly. So we'll just put a cabinet there. You know what, though? That's really just in the way, isn't it? No, just make it an empty wall. Fuck it. We'll tile this and paint that. Nah, screw it. We'll tile the whole area except where the fridge is. So pretty much where the brick meets the brick. Meets the concrete and everything. So let's do floor tile. And for this, we can do something a little more rustic. And then for the walls, do something like in our main house, couldn't we? We'll need 3 because of the window. Come on. Put these in. Okay, I got more than I needed. Okay. Not bad. Not perfect, but not bad. And then we can actually make the dining room the what's here. I mean, why not? And then we can start thinking about our floor here for the rest of the house. Floor, dark wood. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, that'll do. There we go. As well, do the rest of the house. I think we'll do all the bedrooms with wood flooring, so. I don't see why not. It's called Get a Throw Rug. Boom. I like it. Now, I like the layout, I just don't like the furniture, so a lot of this has to go. Alright, but we're still in the kitchen here, so let's, or kitchen-like area. So, again, either I move the fridge, which now this is a thinner fridge, will it fit up here? Okay, so actually, I'd rather do that, because that gives us this wall of space. The kitchen is more self-contained. To a degree, so we need to now freaking paint this, you know, and put in drapes and stuff, or blinds, since that's what we've been putting in. They have, again, we can never find a good color of blind, which has been constantly an issue. Let's go with green, because we know green looks good with this tile. Why? Because we've worked with it. Now, I didn't paint that inlet, and I need to do that, but we will paint it soon enough. We could go with like a cream color of paint. We could go with green paint. We'll be reluctant to do green, but something off green maybe, or a greenish brown. I need something that's the color of turds. We'll try young flower bud for the rest of the kitchen, though I don't think. No, we need something like more dark, like either a brownish or brown or a green. And that's not lime or right freaking pear. Go with the heavy green. We know it works. And then we'll do the white inside here if need be. Yeah. Welcome to the green kitchen. No, we serve meat here. It's not vegan. Actually, I may repaint this part of the wall, to be fair. I don't know if I want the whole room this dark of a green. Yeah, I'm gonna repaint that one little wall in the kitchen area to like a off color, and that'll be the off color that we use for the rest of the room. Specifically the windows. Alright. Okay. So let's pick an off color here that kind of goes with that other color. Sand almond should be fine. So we can now yeah. And then over here we'll do the same, but we'll put different blinds over here. Because putting green here doesn't make any sense, well, I guess we could. Considering the brown options are terrible. Very nice. And I want to paint this wall. I'm thinking about painting over here too. We can leave a message. Sorry, I get work calls. I know somebody actually asked me, why does my phone on? I do need to know that I got called. And vibration I just can't really hear, so I tend to just do it this way because it's easier. I don't answer it. I'll answer it later. I'll return the call. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's do some blinds. And for these, I think we'll just go with the dark green again, I guess. And just see how they look. If we don't like them, we don't like them. We'll do something else, but... blinds are cheap. I guess it'll be fine. I'm putting too much thought into this. And then last but not least, we need a dining room table, and we need a door. Because that's how we're going to identify we finished a room, right? We'll do it that way. Furniture. Dining room. Now, I don't think we can get one of these enormous ones in here. Yeah, it's just too big. It's too big, too thick. Let's go with, does this match the flooring? Not really. And it's too big anyway. How about you, sir? Kinda matches. And then let's put in some chairs. Just something simple that doesn't look freaking ugly as sin. So many things can look really ugly, even though they're meant to look nice. Now we could put like a chandelier in this room. I'm not. Versus that. Well, we just leave that in there, because why not? It's in the rest of the damn house. Because if we leave these in here, I'm okay with that. Let's change this to something a little more decadent. And when I say decadent, I mean that extremely loosely. Like this. Alright. And that's a kitchen worth eating in. To some degree. Put in a matching door. Perfect. And look at the light switch, it's right where it needs to be. I don't know why I'm sitting. There we go. Okay. Now the question becomes a matter of what... I mean, we may as well finish the downstairs, because we're almost done with it. That's destroyed. I don't know if these chairs are good or not. They don't look okay. Everything around it looks okay, so we'll probably keep that, but I don't think the chairs are alright. As we're starting to run out of time here... I mean, we've got a whole entertainment room. What do we got left? 2 bedrooms? Technically a garden if we want to do it. I don't know if we're going to do one this time. I think we went pretty balls deep on that last adventure with the Stilted Home. Oh, you know what? There's an installation we're missing. Let me do it. Air conditioner and a heater. We did not put in a heater. And that's okay. We're going to do it now. Usually I'm pretty good to remember to do it. Apparently not right now. To save on wall space and make it look more like this area look cleaner. Put the AC up there. Put a radiator here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think we needed the door. Whoops, I need to put a radiator thing. I don't think we needed a door. We could have left this open, but here's the thing. I'm gonna leave the door there for now because I want to ensure that everything matches. Because I think if we had the door open, we'd have to have the rest of the house match this kitchen and dining room, and I don't know if I want to do that because the colors are so harsh and heavy. So I'm thinking it might be in our best interest to just kind of leave this as a room, separate from the entertainment room. There we go. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Look, no TV to distract during dinner time. Perfect. Though if we really wanted to, take that chair out and put a TV right there. And, 5 people could watch. Again, I'm not going to worry about that. So, we've gotten a huge chunk done. We've remodeled the bathroom here to make it's more intimate, but it allows for a bigger kitchen with, or at least a more accessible kitchen with a dining room in it. And realistically, if I really want to, I could rip this wall out and put the pictures like over on by the stair wall. But if we really wanted to make this bigger, but I'm going to leave it as is for now because it's different. We haven't really done this kind of setup in a while, so I am curious to see how it plays out when we turn this into a luxurious, and I say that very goofingly, but we can make this a nice little entertainment area. We can put a TV here in the corner. We could put like an L bench here, and then we can put like the nice reading area that was over here. On this wall, we can put like another sofa. We could do a little bit more than we've normally been able to do because we just have the freaking space to do it. And whatnot. Or the option is to work up here, which is very straightforward. We are going to combine, I think, this into one large bedroom. We'll put a door on this. We'll finish this bathroom because the toilet, the tub, and the mirror are fine. Just the sink needs to be replaced, and we need to repaint and retile. And then we have up here, which is its own dealie. And for some reason, I did not put flooring there. So yeah, we've got things set up in a way that we can figure out what to do next. I mean, I think we'll go with the 2 bedrooms. These are so tiny, pathetically tiny. They're almost insulting in a way. You're better off, I think, with the 2 bedrooms, and then this would be the secondary bedroom, which is smaller than the main bedroom, right? Or they're roughly the same size. Actually, they're roughly the same size. There you go. That answers my question. This bedroom being a little, just ever so slightly bigger. Yeah, because it'll have this little knob here, but again, this one has but this one gets the balcony, the private balcony. So I think that's a pretty good deal. So we got a plan. I think we can finish this house possibly in the next episode, excluding the exterior. I haven't even mowed the lawn yet, so we got to do that, as well. Could maybe save that for last, since we've been doing such a good job inside. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we got plans, indeed. Again, I am very stoked. I do like the tiny bathroom and the more compact living area, so we can have a nice, sprawling, large living room. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Studios for more live gaming action. And when we come back, we will be making an effort to finish this house, and I am one of those people that's kind of over the stilt houses, to be fair. So if we put in a yard, it's going to be very basic, just to get us about 25% more money on this home. But I'm looking to try to finish it mostly by the next episode, maybe the episode after, make it a 2 to 3 episoder, but only if we have to. Only if we have to. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.